Hello YouTube, Big Ford guy here. I've been getting some questions on firing orders for Fords and timing and all that good stuff. I will do another update on the 72. I probably won't be getting that till tomorrow. I've been busy, so I haven't had a chance to get to it. But I did some diagrams here I'd like to show you on the timing on the Fords, big blocks and small blocks. This one is for a 429 460 firing order. Very basic, 18736 firing order. And if you don't have a timing light and you ever have to take the distributor out, the best way to do this, hold on, let me see if I can get it better, back up more, there we go. The best way to do this is to get number one piston up on compression. You put number one piston up, and when you sit the distributor back in, you want it facing number one. All you do is get that up, sit it down in, make sure she's facing number one. Now she should start all the time. This is the way I've done it without timing lights forever. You may have to advance it a little bit or decrease it, or then until you get your timing light on it. But all you'd have to do is get the number one piston up on compression, pull the plug, and then you're going to slide your distributor in, but you got to make sure your distributor, the rotor's facing number one. And same with the timing chain on this. But this is this one's for 429 460. This is just for a big block, and your firing order is 18736 on that. Same with the timing chains on these. I'll make a quick thing for the timing chain on the back here. We'll do it. But same thing. Here's a sprocket of a timing chain. I'm not doing a very good job at it, but there's two sprockets, your big one and your little one. If you ever do it, your chain wraps around like this. You got a dot here. You got two dots. They should be facing just like this. That's how your timing chain should be facing. I know it ain't the greatest looking sketch, but that's the way it would. You have the two dots facing each other when it goes on, which should be up on one. The compression should be up on one when you do that. And then you go back to this after you do timing chain, and it should be just like I said. One would be up by then. You put the two dots on the chain, on the gears together. One would be up. One would be up. And then you just put your distributor down in on one till you get a timing light on. This is just something quick. I mean, I do it all the time. Sometimes I don't use a timing light. Sometimes I hit it on. Sometimes I got to advance a little bit. I've just been doing these so long, I know them by heart. All of them, even the small block Fords. But that's what you would do. You'd put number one piston up, get it up, pull your plug, get your plug out. Then when you get that up, you slide your distributor and you got to make sure it's on one. Same, and like I said, this is the firing order for the big block. This was mostly for 460s, 429, 68, 75, older. But this is your whole firing order. I do have one for a small block I'll show you. And this is the firing order for a small block, which you do the same thing. This firing order on this is 18456 which is different. This is for a 351, 400, 302. It's all good for a 302. And you do the same thing, same method. You get number one up. Once you get number one up, you pull your plug, get number one up. Make sure your rotor's facing number one on the cap. And it all works the same way. The two dots, you get even if you're doing a timing chain, you get your two gears, you got two dots on the gears that should be facing like this. Just like the other one. Hold on a second. See if I can do this one a little bit better, guys. Yeah, probably not. Let's do this. Let's just do this. This will be your timing chain, and you got two dots. And that's the way the two dots should face, right at each other. Same way on these small blocks. Same way. Once the two dots are facing, that should bring your number one up, and you should be at number one here. And if something happened where you had to do some of them, depends if you want to do it when you do an intake on the big blocks, I know you gotta do, you gotta pull the distributor out, and you're not quite sure, don't even worry about marking it. Just get number 1 piston up, put your plug, get number 1 up, make sure you're number 1 on the cap, your rotor's facing number 1 on the cap, and she should fire unless there's a timing issue where you gotta get to the chain. But yeah, I've been had a lot of questions on that. I figure I do it, but just remember this one's a small block. This one's for the 351s, 400s, and this one is for the 429s and 460s, which I'll give you. There's a firing order for the big block 187362245. Small block 184562273. And you follow that, you should be okay. This is Big Ford Guy saying hopefully I'll make another video tomorrow, so I'll see you soon on the 72. Have a good day. Like, share, and subscribe.